Hi everyone, my name is Erika, and today I'm bringing you our Milan Comes recap of the Witches Academy event in Esslingen from October 2024. It all started with our car trip from Milan to Esslingen, featuring the Twilight soundtrack to get in the mood. Small lunch break, and then we arrived at the hotel where we met with the rest of our Italian group. This was our room with a nice view too. We unpacked and then we went to have dinner at a local place all together. We wanted to try some local dishes. The next day we met with Taro and wandered around the local market. It was quite picturesque.
Wine roses.
We then explored a bit more of the beautiful city center, taking in all the colorful buildings and the autumn atmosphere. Marianna was in a mood for autumn and kept exclaiming "foliage" every time we saw trees with a yellow or orange hue. Soon we all joined in doing that. We visited some local shops and got trinkets. Then we had a light lunch before getting ready for the Teaparty event.
Avete firmato tutti?
After the last preparations were over, we headed to the Teaparty location, with some shoes malfunctions. Here are all of our chords for the day. And we also finally met some online friends like Ben. This was the line to get inside the Teaparty. The VIPs were already in for a potion brewing lesson. We received a goodie bag and headed upstairs, where we were greeted by none other than the special guests from Japan, Triple Fortune.
Hello again! Hi!
Here we met with our beloved Nathy and Wolfie.
We are taking photo! It's a video, of course!
And for some reason started bouncing, because why not? Then Wolfie helped me show off the amazing catering food available at the location. Both sweet and sour. These were the raffle prizes for later. And these were the tables for the participants. Each table was divided by theme. And they had incredible centerpieces, all handmade by Melanie, one of the organizers.
Very lucky.
I also never lose a chance to show off cute chords, so here's a gorgeous one, the school nurse.
I'm Jessie. Hello everybody, my name is Elena. My name is Melanie. We would like to welcome you all to the Witches Academy.
Each table also had a day's schedule and an explanation of the foods readily available. And this sticker had the raffle number. Mine was 12. Triple Fortune were sitting at the table close to us. Then Gaia showed for me everything that was inside one goodie bag, which was surprisingly a lot, including event-specific potions and a pin. Influencer style. This other area had beverages, both cold and hot, and a waffle station. I had the most delicious pumpkin soup. And then Triple Fortune visited Marianna's hut to take a picture with their mascot. A Q&A with Triple Fortune followed. Then the raffle prizes. We all got in at different moments, but our table was extremely lucky.
Number 51 and 52.
Sofia, stai calma.
These are numbers 11, 12, and 13.
Oh, 12! See?
Even I got a prize. Gaia got a Majoli shop bonnet. Every time we thought our fortune had run out, it kept going on.
We have some 20.
Dopo li indossiamo assieme, dai. Sì, stasera con la maschera.
What is your number?
9 and 10.
Gaia?
They also had consolation prizes for everyone else.
Carino. Carino. Show me again. So?
Then it was time for Triple Fortune to choose their favorite chord for the day.
Where we didn't have the matching chord, so that's how we ended to choose this one as the best dress.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Triple Fortune. Thank you.
Horizontal swing. Show it off, show it off. Wow!
After this, the event ended, but I still got a chance to document some more beautiful chords and centerpieces, including the author. We came back to our hotel, where we also invited people from other rooms that had been at the event to have a face mask party with us. We also gave the birthday gifts to Sofia and Gaia. Sofia's one had a funny story behind. She wanted this dress, and we sniped it from her on Lace Market. Here we are in our face mask beauty. Second birthday gift for Gaia P.
Sì, bellissima! Cari.
And the other Gaia tried on all of the hats at once. All this while brewing the remaining parts of her chord in her room. The next day, us vendors got at the venue earlier to set everything up. This time, we had access to the lower levels of yesterday's building. Here are everyone's stands before the hall opened to the public. I tried to document each of them before the VIPs started arriving, so it was done a bit in a rush, as I had to get my stand ready and also tend to it. Still, there was quite a lot of choice, and I love how the vibe of the Witches Academy was still there for many stands. There were so many! And here are Triple Fortune. This was Mariana's and Sarah's one. We even had a tarot reader from our community. Then the first VIPs started coming in. Gaia was among them, and she immediately ran to the Ultra Mini stand to get one of Lumina's handmade bags.
I knew you would go for that first.
In the meantime, the Wirehead stand right next to it was starting to get crowded. Imagine every attendant running there. Then they also visited us. After VIP shopping was over, we headed upstairs for the fashion show, which was held in the same hall where we were the day before, now completely transformed. Several of our com members were also models in the fashion show. This was Ladies' Lot, definitely fitting the mood of the theme. And here's Anastasia, featuring witch hats. Next, there was Summertale Boutique, where Eleonora modeled a second time. Wirehead featured a superb Goblin collection, of which I bought the JSK afterwards. Then this brand that had a pink table at the beginning of the vendor's hall. Then it was time for Requiem for that. Sofia was modeling here, but we had no idea what it would look like, and we were totally unprepared for the vision, the sight. We were left speechless and in shock. It was so unexpected, and she was so beautiful, so stunning. It definitely left an impression. We loved it.
I am shook by this. Did you hear us gasp?
I saw your reaction. You were freaking out.
I was.
It was the cutest thing
Because
ever.
that's our con member. And so we were like, we've never seen her like that. She's slayed.
Time for a small break, where the models took some pictures and everyone could take a beverage. Then we watched the Triple Fortune fashion show, followed by the organizers explaining the scents they each brewed for the potions gifted to us in the goodie bags.
Things which are strawberries, lemons, and vanilla. My potion is the transformation potion. I was inspired by me as a cosplayer because I'm also cosplaying and that's always a transformation for me. And the smell is caramel because I love everything sweet. Not that I look like it, but I love everything sweet, but not in style. So my thing is the shower gel today. It's the Beetlejuice shower gel, and it's inspired with lemon and lavender and rosemary.
Are they keeping you confined?
I don't know. They didn't let us in officially yet, so we are there.
I'm documenting before the last war.
The last war.
Look, everything's empty.
Black and white.
Shopping time for the regular guests also started. And of course, Wirehead got even more people fighting for the leftovers of the VIPs. We saw the second bloodbath from a great viewing point, our stalls, which also got lots of visits afterwards. Once vending was over, we saw the photo booths upstairs and took pictures with them. Triple Fortune also photobombed us. It was definitely a lovely idea. Everyone used it. Next, it was time for the various brands to pick their favorite chords of the day.
Please close your eyes. Alright everyone, Anastasia picked their best dress winner.
Hi, I'm Gaia. I'm from the Milan Com. I'm from the Berlin Com.
Alright, everybody open up, we have a winner.
I'm actually from Hessen, not from here.
I would like to give her your prizes. Hi, I'm the Student Century. We're just taking a video.
We then took a group picture all together.
All ready?
We were so many. As vendors, we were allowed to see the VIP photo spots, so we went to have a look. And indeed it was quite a beautiful spot.
Ho preso quelle che volevo.
Le hai prese? Quali? Quali?
Questa e questa qui. We did a little trade. Illegal business. Illegal business.
It's recorded.
Look what I took. No, it's recorded. No, I'm going to jail.
But it's fair. Fair. I would say it's fair. Once back at the hotel, I tried on the dress, and unfortunately, it didn't fit my short self, but it did fit Gaia wonderfully. We all got changed for the after party and discovered what was happening in the other room.
Guardate in che stato lasciano la stanza. Per terra come minimo, come i selvaggi.
Abbiamo mangiato indiano da un bicchiere. Ma questo va nel
Selvagge!
Ti impedisce di trovare un lavoro nel futuro.
Fateci vedere l'outfit.
È qui la festa?
È qui la festa.
La festa? Let's go, ski! Vai, apri qui?
We were quite a group. We also got to chat more with other people. So I demanded the zooms from Luminous. Then we danced. We sang our hearts out. We had so much fun. It was pretty epic. And the best thing, we felt safe, as the place was all for us. So we partied really hard and until late. I wish I could just put all the songs, as the playlist was amazing. Truly peak. And of course the petticoats were flying again. The next day we explored Esslingen, some more before saying goodbye to this wonderful place. Every corner was so colorful and it looked straight out of an illustration. We headed to the castle. The day was so beautiful and sunny, compared to the others. And just so pleasant.
Let's go ski.
No, Erika!
Ormai ti stavo già registrando.
Raga, ma quello che
Fate ciao! The views from the top really were worth the climb.
Devi volare. Posso fingere di fumarmelo però.
Vai,
Di nuovo.
ferma. Guarda che c'è Erika col bastone.
The stairs also connected back to the main roads. From there, we went to a cafe to eat something before traveling back home. We said our goodbyes and saw the Rathaus, where the event was held one last time. We packed everything in the cars, then got ready. And goodbye, Esslingen. This trip truly was memorable, and we had a great time. Thank you to the organizers and everyone who attended it for making it so special. And thank you for watching until now.